Hello again, Rush42 here with another Hyperlight Drifter video. This time we'll be going over the final secrets in the game as well as the 9 new gear bits that they added in the last patch. If you followed the previous videos, you should have around 175 gear bits. After buying all the upgrades, I've got 3 gears and 3 gear bits left over. There's one that I missed, and huge shoutouts to the 100% guide on Steam. It's got a screenshot of most of the hidden gear bits as well as other secrets in the game, and it had the one that I was missing, which funny enough is in the East Zone, which is my favorite. So we'll go over that and the 9 new ones soon. There's 2 in town that I never explicitly showed you how to get, but we'll go over their locations as well. I mentioned them a few times in the video. But basically the 9 new gear bits that they added are all enemy drops, and there's 3 in the north, 3 in the east, and 3 in the west. We're gonna go north first. Once we get those, I'll show you basically what you can do with all of the stuff that you've now collected, as well as go over the various equipment effects, because not everyone knows, but each equipment set does have an effect. Some of them still aren't known. For example, the blue-green equipment set, we don't really know what it does. Some of the others have pretty obvious effects. The first of the 3 new gear bits is right over here. If you take out these dirks, one of them will drop one. We've got Charge Slash now, so all these upgrades are nice. And this is the 10 key door, which has the blue equipment set, which I'm wearing the cape right now, as well as 2 gear bits. I never picked those up in a video, but we walked past it and I mentioned it. So if you haven't gotten those yet, now would be a time to grab them. I really like the northern zone, the atmosphere. East zone is still kind of my favorite, but this one's pretty close. Oh, the cave to the right is where, if you watch the northern video, I walked right past one of the boxes, completely forgot about it. But any gear bits that I miss in the videos, I add an annotation and a note in the description. Gonna grab this. We also have grenades now, so that's nice. And if you hop over here, you don't have to activate the invisible platforms, you just have to get close to them. He fell off. And this is the second new gear bit for the north. It's just above the first key. I really underused grenades my first time playing. It's hard to find a situation that they use one. The railgun's piercing is amazing. Gonna go ahead and grab a couple of these since we're out. You could teleport to the north at this point. The last one is off to the left down one of the little dungeons. Right down here and over this way. You can sit on elevators. Actually, I think they're releasing a patch that's going to make it to where you can't take action while in the elevator because people were falling off, and that will disable your ability to sit on elevators, and that makes me super sad, but it's better than people falling off, I guess. Now, let's play catch. Good catch. But right over here, that's the third one for the north. So let's go ahead and teleport to the east now. There's one more secret in the north that I want to show you, but we'll teleport to that in a bit. We'll get all the Gearbits first. How peaceful. I like water scenes. We just teleport and then go right, and we're going to go down this way. And this is actually on the way to the Gearbit that I missed. So pay close attention. I can't believe I missed it too. I guess I just wasn't very good at finding secrets back in the east area. It was the first one I did, so not too surprised. And we're going to use the shotgun because we got a couple big plants. Ooh. Got the wrong gun out, Donna. I like these enemies. The wiggly woos. Alright, there's another one. There we go. So after you clear that room out, if you go up to the north here, this is the one I missed. Can you believe it? It was right here all along. So it's Gearbit number 176. And then we're collecting the other 9 new ones, which will bring our total to 185. There it is. That dirt gunner drops one right there. So this is the first new one here in this zone. Actually, these are pretty close together. The developers said they added these 9 new Gearbits to help ease new players in. So they kind of put them as enemy drops on paths that you would typically be forced to take. And that's another new one right there. I'll grab it in a second. They also made this arena a bit easier. They removed a lot of the enemies. It's Gearbit number 2. That locked door has like a delay timer on it, which is interesting. Do a little dance. And you take a little shortcut if you go around here. Nice. And now we're going to go into the 3-module door, which there was a patch yesterday where both of these doors went down the right path. They had to pretty quickly revert that because that was kind of bad. But they, I guess they're going to fix it and then re-release the patch. It had some cool changes, so. Ow. And right down here, it's going to be the last one. Nice. Put that dirt gunner on the right. And that's the 3 for this area. Only 3 more to go, and they're all in the west. So let's head over that way. Man, this video is going to be a lot shorter than the previous ones, which is kind of nice. Those hour-long videos are pretty tough to record. Alright, we got east, we got north, now here's west. If you start sliding, you can sit down, and that will cancel the slide. So that can keep you from falling off edges or sliding into crystal spikes, which this area is infamous for. Also, if you only ever dash twice, you won't bonk into trees, because you can only crash into things after your 3rd dash. So that's like why I do 2 dashes and then stop. I'm also bad at timing. So there's that. Oh, the railgun is so fun. Like multi-hitting things. Railgun and shotgun are like my favorite weapons. Although, it's really handy to keep a pistol around. So, probably shotgun and pistol would be what I recommend. Do a little dance. For the most part. But obviously you should use whatever guns you find the most fun, because that's what it's all about. So that guy drops the first one for the west. Whoopsie. I thought I had the railgun, but I had the shotgun, which is what I wanted. Let's go grab this. Oh no, an ambush. I never saw it coming. So that's the first one for the west. Oh, if you, let's show this. If you fire the shotgun, it's got a reload time to it, so you can't fire it too quickly. However, let me get a little more ammo back. If you switch weapons, it reloads, so you can fire a lot faster. It's a trick we're going to take advantage of later on at the end of the video, called reload canceling and priority linking. It's a fighting game term, I think. We're going to go north now from the warp point. Do a little dance. Ah, crystal spiders. You guys remember the crystal spiders? I'm sure you do. I know I do. Ah, got frozen. I'm gonna go over here. Do a little shortcut. Go up here. And go down. This area is a lot faster when you're not collecting all the secrets, isn't it? I should say shorter. But let's go up here. And this guy here in the jail cell will drop the second one for the west. So at this point we've collected 8. There's only 1 Gearbit left in the entire game that I know of that we need to collect. And it's quickest just to warp out of here, so let's do that. Because if you go back up, you're stuck, because the platforms you crossed have disappeared. So you have to either go down to the arena and then back up, or just teleport, and this is faster. Do a little dance. Fun times. Alright, now we're going to take this elevator, which is a shortcut to the middle of the area. And from here we're going to go left. Just like the crossroads, because both of these ways meet up and then both of these ways go out. That takes you to the back of the boss. Everything just sort of loops back. Oh hey, it's the crystal spikes. Everyone remembers these, right? Good times. And we go across this 3-module door. You know, I've noticed a pattern. 2 are before the 3-module door and 1 is after the 3-module door. I only just noticed that. It's a lot more apparent when you're kind of just going quickly through it. And here's the last one. We're gonna go take out that guy. Surprise! And that is the final Gearbit in the game. That guy's coming for me. Let's go ahead and teleport back to town so I can show you all of the stuff in the town that I didn't go over in the previous videos. I think I'll show you the arena and then I'll switch to a different save file because there's 2 things that I haven't done on this file, the arena and the 800- challenge. And so I'll switch to a file that has those completed. If you go down here, there's a box in the corner. Hey, Snell. And that box has a Gearbit. The other Gearbit that I haven't shown is in the dash arena, but we'll go over that in a second when we talk about the 800- challenge. And if you go down, this is the arena. So there are 4 of these, and it's not sorted in order of difficulty, which I thought. In fact, it might even be easier to start on the right and go left. Each one is themed after a zone. This is the southern zone, this is the northern zone, this is the west, yeah, this is the western zone, and this is the eastern zone. Might have mixed these 2 up. And each one has an infinite number of waves, but you only need to clear 10. Clearing beyond 10 is just for like getting a high score. Once you clear 10, you get a different sound effect, and that means that you've completed the challenge and that it's okay to die, because that's the only way out of the arena is to die. You can also teleport, but that's cheating. And I don't know if it saves, so I wouldn't recommend it. Not tested. And this special room is where all of the Kickstarter backers at a particular tier get their special mention. So that's kind of cool. I don't remember the Kickstarter for this game. Of course, that was like 2 years ago, so I did not back it. Probably just wasn't aware at the time. And then once you open up all of these, you can go to the right and collect something. But I'll show you that on the other file. So I think I'll go ahead and do a little dance on the elevator. And then switch over to the other save file. So I believe we got everything else. Quit to title. Load game. I think that was the one we were just on. This is my new game plus file, and this is the 100% file. The file name stands for modules, monoliths, upgrades, and keys, which is basically what we're doing the speed run of, because getting 100% would require getting all of the outfits. Which, speaking of outfits, there are 11 that you can get. There's 12 in the game, but the 12th one is New Game Plus only, and it reduces your HP by 3. so it's not something you want to equip. This is the starting outfit, and it has no known effect. Now, all of these are from guides that have been put together by the community, and so their effects might not be 100% accurate, but it's our best guess as we know currently. I'll link the guide in the description, and if anything is incorrect here, check that guide. It'll be up to date. This is the orange set, and the colors were, again, they come from the guide. So the orange set reduces the cooldown on your grenades. So if you like to use grenades, you should have one piece of it equipped. And another thing is, you can have a cape and a sword and a sprite all from different sets and get a benefit from 3 different sets. So you don't have to wear the complete set to get the benefit, and I'll show you a good example of why that is in a bit. The second set is the white one, and that reduces the time it takes to open doors, pick up health kits. It increases your interaction speed. The blue equipment set reduces the cooldown between sword combos. So after you do your 3rd slash, there's a pause before you can kind of do another slash. This is supposed to reduce that. The blue-green one doesn't have like a for sure known effect. People speculate that it makes it easier to chain dash, but that's because this is the one that came from the end of the Western video, where you had to chain dash over all of the crystal spikes. And just by process of getting to it, probably makes you better at chain dashing, which is why people say that. This is the yellow set, and it increases your move speed slightly. This is the pink set. You pick it up from, well, if you watched the previous videos, you know, but it reduces the time it takes for your stamina to regenerate. So after you take an action, your stamina goes down, and then after a period of time it starts to recharge. This makes it recharge more quickly. The fuchsia set makes it to where you get more ammo back off of your sword hits. So if you like to use guns, you definitely want to incorporate a piece of the fuchsia set. This is the ochre set, and I'll show you where to get... Oh, that's what I need to do. We'll go back to the other file for one thing. The ochre set gives you 1 extra hit point, so that's kind of cool. The black set makes all of your killing blows, like decapitations, which is normally only your charge slash, and you get that from the arena. I'll show you where you get this one. And then this is the purple set, and this is the hardest one to get in my opinion, depending on if you cheat or not, which I would not blame anyone for cheating, just gonna say that. But it reduces the stamina cost of all your abilities, cuts it in half. So yeah. And the set that I use personally is ochre for the hit points, the ochre cape, the fuchsia sword for more ammo, and the purple sprite for reduced stamina cost. And if you see, I've got 1 extra hit point. If I were to use the ochre swords to the fuchsia sword, I still only have 1 extra hit point. So even though I don't have the full set, I still have the effect, which is why we think that you can combine 3 sets and get 3 different effects. Cool. Let me go back to the other file and show you one thing that I forgot, and then I'll go back to this file and show you the rest of the stuff. That was the wrong button. Let me try that again. Load game, this one. So you've collected all of the stuff. The modules were so you could get to the 8 module door. The keys are so you can unlock the doors, but what do the monoliths do, right? You've collected all 16, but other than having encoded backstory, which is cool, what does it get you in the game? Well, if you remember in the northern video, we found the monolith room, which was at the end of the tutorial area, which is pretty cool. And all 16 are lit up here. And that means you can interact with this thing, which is where you get the ochre set, which gives you +1 HP. So that's why you want the monoliths, because it gives you one of the best sets in the game. Alright, Now we can go to the other file, and I've got 3 things to show you. I believe 3 more things. First is the arena. So let's go to the arena. Oh, and then of course the finale. A snail. If you haven't yet, you should hang out with a snail sometime. They're pretty cool. Yeah, if you like achievements, I guess. But once you've beaten each of these, you unlock a 5th arena, which will have a combination of any enemy. So it can get pretty crazy, the combinations you get. And once you clear 10 rounds in that, this is where you get the black equipment set. Sorry, which is where you get the fancy killing blows. Goodness. Also, people have translated the language, and if you remove the awning, it reveals 2 additional characters, and that sign, we believe, says tasty food. I just thought that was funny. Like all of the signs, I think that one says tech shop. They use the signs to help figure out what the language is based on like a best guess of what each shop would be called, and then yeah, so that was pretty neat. This is the dash arena. But once you've got the chain dash upgrade, you can go in here and go in circles. And if you get 100, which I'm bad, but if you get 100, you unlock this door, which will get you a Gearbit. The trick is to get 800 though, and if you get 800, then you get the purple equipment set, which gives you, well, it reduces stamina usage by half, so it essentially gives you double stamina, but it doesn't give you double stamina, it reduces stuff in half, and we know this because if you have the pink set, which increases stamina regeneration, it's the same thing. So if you combine the pink and the purple together, their effect is amplified and you get a lot of stamina. Anyway, doing this on a controller is hard because not only do you have to worry about timing the button presses, but you also have to move. So something that people have done to help make it easier is actually switch to keyboard controls, and then you can rebind dash to like spacebar, or I use left click because my laptop, the spacebar is in a weird position. And then once you get that, you put your cursor over one of these stamina regeneration pads and you just click. So you don't have to worry about moving at this point, you just have to worry about clicking. And I've heard that you can't click faster than every 0.2 seconds or slower than every 0.3 seconds. So you kind of want to hit it every 0.25 seconds, which is to say you want to do 4 dashes per second. And then do that for like ever, and you get 800. People sometimes say that you unlock things at 1,000 dashes or 1,500 dashes or 2,000. I'm pretty sure none of those are true. I haven't tested it personally though. There's certainly no achievement for it. It's mostly just trolls, I would imagine. But maybe we'll debunk that in another video. So we're going to switch back to Xbox controls. There we go. Much better. So that's the arena and the dash arena. Now I've got one more thing to show you, and then we're going to go beat the game, I guess. Because you know what else you're supposed to do at this point. In the Monolith room, you saw some text off to the side that was partially covered. So we want to know what all of it says. And once you've activated all the monoliths, that text appears. And there's actually a secret room. And it's funny, it's on my way to the favorite, it's on the way to my favorite view in the game. So we're gonna go check it out. here? Aha. But this is the library, and this is where you can see all of the text, because the right half is covered up in the Monolith room. And this gives like a big chunk of the backstory, so getting that translated was pretty cool. I had no part in the translating. I've just read how they did it, and it was pretty neat. And then here we are, my favorite view in the game. Okay, well, we did it, guys. We collected everything. We have all 185 Gearbits, all of the weapons, all of the upgrades, all of the keys, all of the modules, the monoliths, and even all of the equipment sets, even the 800 dash challenge one, which is ridiculous, and I do hope that in the future they lower that to like 200 or 300, because 800 is not fun. Oh, and what I was saying about cheating is there are programs that you can use to basically simulate button presses, like spacebar or left click, and if you get the game set up where I had it, and you bind dash to one of those and then set it up to a macro that automatically pushes the buttons for you, that's how you can much more easily get it. So if you're having trouble, you know, just do that. There's lots of Reddit threads and stuff where people help each other out with getting those set up. But with that out of the way, this is what we've been working towards. You need 4 modules in each zone, as well as to activate the terminal in order to power the elevator, which will let you go fight the final boss. You can get to this really quickly, and a lot of people do, but the point isn't to rush it. The point is to explore the game and experience the secrets and all that stuff. But we've done that. Now it's time to go beat the game. And this is kind of cool. You can actually dash off to the side and walk beside the elevator, because riding elevators isn't fun. One final dance. So we are coming up on the final boss. I think it might be a bit late, given everything we've covered, to say, you know, watch out for spoilers, but if you haven't fought him yet and you want to fight him without me showing you how to fight him, then now's your chance. I'm going to be using the pistol and the shotgun, as well as the ochre set, the purple set, and the fuchsia set. So I'm not going to hold back on the final boss, and he's going to have a bad time. So I'm just going to say that. This is my favorite boss fight, and unfortunately I guess I'm not actually going to show you very much of it. But hey, if you want to see the fight in more detail, I do have another video, which I'll link to in the description, that goes over all of his attacks, as well as gives you like tips for how to fight him more effectively. But no, this time he's done. I only hope I don't get too greedy. And here it is. This is what we've been working towards. Open the final door. Oh my. I changed my mind. Close it. Close the door. Sprite. Close the door. Hey, Judgment. How you doing? It was a good fight, Judgment. You put up a valiant effort. but this day is mine. Interesting, we stabbed Judgment, and yet here we are on top of the crystal. Interpret that how you will. But this place is not gonna last much longer, so let's get out of here. And the dog I believe we're referring to as Anubis has showed up one last time to help guide us to safety. You can actually fall off. All of your buttons have been rebound to stagger. Like if I push the trigger, I stagger. If I push the A button, I stagger. And if you stand next to an edge and stagger, you'll fall off. But the game saves, so it's kind of funny. Losing an awful lot of blood though. Slightly concerned there. And time. We won the game. Oh, this music though. People have discussed a lot what the meaning of all this is, these scenes in the story. I'll provide a link to a couple threads on Reddit where people have been discussing it. I'll warn you though, there's a lot of text. You alright there, buddy? Thank you, Heart Machine. Alex Preston. And all those involved. This has been a fun game and an excellent journey that we've all shared. Disaster piece for the music. Very atmospheric. QA testing, yes. Thank you for your thorough efforts. Special support from Yo-Yo Games. This was made using GameMaker from Yo-Yo Games. So that's cool. You know, really anyone that's interested in making games should check out either GameMaker or Unity. Both are effective engines that have a lot of resources and tutorials and guides available for getting started. Sorry if the music is kind of loud. It's good though, right? I like it. I don't know what to say, guys. We did it. It's over. We've gone through the whole game. I guess just thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the videos. They were a lot of fun to make. This game was a lot of fun to play. And also just thank you for all of the comments. And it's been really nice. You guys have helped me find things that I've missed. I'm trying to talk in between the music. But it's been really good. Special thanks to Random Couch, Rusty Moyer, Tim Schafer. I don't know very many names in the game industry. Indie Mega Booth. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to PAX, you definitely got to spend some time in the Indie Mega Booth. Alright, here it is. Been waiting for this one. 24,150 backers on Kickstarter. Now, at this point, they indicate to you that you can actually scroll through the credits. You can speed them up or slow them down. Out of curiosity, I timed how long the credits are at normal speed, and if you let the credits play from start to finish without using speed up, it takes 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 40 seconds. So, we're not going to sit here for 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 40 seconds. We're just going to speed through it. Because actually the music stops when you get to this section too. It's kind of funny. There's one name that I want to shout out though. Hopefully I don't overshoot it. JKLMN. Alright, slow down. R's. Alright, alright. The music doesn't even last long enough for you to sit through the credits. A lot of S's. But since you can like actually go backwards through the credits, you can like search for your name in it, which is pretty neat. T-O, we're almost there. T-Y, V, somewhere around here. Ah, there. Special thanks to Vorer, Exiled Judge of the Obsidian Order. Thank you for being a backer. As well as Zeus disassociates into Dionysus. Oh man. Some big names back in this project. But yeah, you should watch the credits sometime and like try and pick out really cool names like that. It was a fun experience. Now, if you actually beat the game and go to load, you'll get this little icon next to it. You can actually go over to it. And we'll load up this save, and it lets you continue the game from right where you left off. And this is what happened to the Drifter and his little sprite buddy. Don't know how much time has passed, but oh, this is where they're resting now. From here you can quit back to the title, and if you load your other save, you can actually continue from before the boss and go backwards and collect everything if you happen to have missed anything, so you can fight the boss again and go back and do other stuff. But I thought this was a neat little addition that they added to where you can kind of like just see this scene. Pretty nice. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been Taraj42. I hope you've enjoyed our journey together through Hyperlight Drifter. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.